He hasn't returned any of my affection, nothing.
Tell him a story.
Tell
Tell him one of your stories, a Greek one.
A Greek one? I could tell him Medusa. I'll tell him Medusa. That is a brilliant idea. They should definitely. He'd love it. He'll wake up the shop with all those snakes. Exactly. Writhing about her head.
What story are we telling the boy?
Medusa.
Oh no, I don't want to tell that one.
Oh, come on, it's a fancy. It's all the
No!
Oh, come on. You want to hear Medusa? You want to hear Medusa, don't you? Yeah, they want to hear Medusa.
Oh, for goodness sake.
This is what they paid good money to see.
Let's be sophisticated about this. We're at Cheltenham Literature Festival. We're not at a pantomime.
I just want to read it at all.
It's disgusting.
Can you convince her, please? I mean, just sort of shout or something.
Do you want Medusa? Hang on.
Medusa, sorry?
Yes.
You want? Well, she seems very up for it. Are you up for it, sir?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm going to shrug your shoulders. You can't be convincing about this. Come on, they both want it.
Oh,
come on.
Oh, she's so up. All right.
Great. Yes. Thank you.
I warned you.
Okay. Medusa.
Did you plant all three of those in the audience?
In fact, all 5.
Oh, right.
Out of all the creatures and creepy crawlies and loathsome things that ever lived, Medusa must be the very worst. But it wasn't always like that. You see, she and her sisters had once been very beautiful women with hair of spun gold. Not like yours, no. Much better. And what happened was they were cursed. And her 3 sisters, they were called the Grey Ones because they lost all the colour in their hair. And their skin clung to their skeletons, and their arms hung about their bodies like dead tree branches, and they looked sick. But Medusa, she got the worst punishment of all, because instead of hair of spun gold, out of her skull sprouted snakes. They writhed in and out of her nose.
No, that's not how the story starts. If we're going to tell this story, it's going to be told properly.
That was really good. I know.
There was once a beautiful woman.
Here we go.
Enchantée.
Don't kiss her.
Happens every time. Hello there. Why is no one sitting next to you? You're so handsome, sir. Woo! Hello. Oh, sorry, carry on the story. Oh, a beautiful woman. And she had 3 beautiful sisters.
Thank you.
We only have 2 here tonight. Their eyes sparkled like diamonds.
Their hair rippled like the waves of the Aegean Sea.
Their skin was as buttery as
butter.
butter.
But they were cursed.
Yes,
they were cursed
cursed.
because one of them got jiggy with one of the Greek gods. He was really hunky, handsome.
Tell us about the side.
Oh,
All right, he had bubbling buttocks.
Yes.
And a rippling bronze torso.
And he got away with wearing those little skimpy speedos.
Whoa! Now anyway, they were cursed.
They were cursed because they got jiggy in totally the wrong place.
Where?
It was somewhere holy, like a temple.
Athena's temple.
Athena's
temple.
I'm Athena! I'm Athena! Goddess of war and victory! But obviously not the goddess of the air.
Well, no, because some things have to be kept sacred.
Oh.
Now, they were cursed and all their features fell off.
Oh.
Yeah, I knew that would get you. They had to share 1 eye, 1 nose, and 1 tooth between the 3 of them.
Oh no, 3 of them.
It's inconvenient.
Yeah, very inconvenient. And they were the grey ones, okay? The ones who'd lost the colour in their hair and all that. But Medusa, oh, she didn't lose her facial features. But instead of the snakes, well as the snakes, as well as the green, loathsome skin, as well as the red, piercing eyes and the tusks for teeth, she would say, "Look at me. Look at me. Look at me!" And if you looked at her, you would turn to stone.
All right, now that is a really important fact, so hold that thought. But we're going to really kickstart this story. There was once a king.
Whoa!
And
he was disgusting. He had this mangly, tangly, stinky beard with large beers, cornflakes.
We're storytellers.
His
Hurry
breath
it up,
stank.
Greek one.
His
Come along.
Oi!
there was a king.
I'm loving these descriptions.
And he ruled over an island. And one day, onto the shore of his island, there, washed up, was a box. And out of the box stepped a curvaceous a curvaceous woman. And she was swiftly followed out of the box by a chisel-jawed, strapping young man. That was her son.
Oh.
Now, it wasn't long before the greedy king set his greedy eyes on that curvaceous woman. He wanted her. But when he threw himself at her professing his love, the first thing that struck her was his abysmally bad breath, and she flatly refused him. Now, this king wasn't used to having anything refused him, and he would have forced himself on that woman had it not been for her son. The king could see that he was strong, afraid of nothing. The king was going to have to think of a very clever plan to get this boy out of the picture.